Hi everyone, this is Luca Discacciati, Forecaster.biz. Welcome to our weekly webinar. Today we will have a special webinar because we will talk about Tesla. The share price recently dropped on the stock market after the very cool presentation they had regarding the robotaxi and also the new model of Optimus robot. In this video, we will try to figure out if this drop in stock prices is an investment opportunity or if the We Robot event, like they called, events mark the end of Tesla era. This is what we are going to try to figure it out, and this is what we will try to understand. In my opinion, the event, let me share my screen so I can share also with you some pieces from the video Tesla put it on YouTube channel. They did a live event. In my opinion, the event was stunning. I really think Tesla surpassed the coolness, let's say, of Apple event. But despite this, the stock crashed, and the reason are mostly two. The first one, investors were expecting a new low-cost Tesla model, a model Musk has indeed been talking about for a while, and there were few details on when these innovations regarding robotaxi and Optimus robot will actually hit the market. So a lot of investors sold Tesla shares, and we had a quite important drop of -8% in just 1 day. Okay, so did investors do the right thing by, let's say, dumping Tesla, or they are missing out one of the most incredibly opportunity in history, talking about investment? I don't know what you think. If you would like to share with me your opinion, I'm more than happy. Please use the chat if you are watching me live. And if you are watching the recorded version of the webinar, please write your comment below here. Okay, so uh, everyone is talking about robotaxi, of course, because is the, let's say, is the thing that we can see coming closest to us. But in my opinion, the real revolution will be the Optimus humanoid robots. I think this will be the game changer product in history. Okay, because how long do you think it will be before one of these robots can actually replace a cleaning lady, for example, or a butler in your house? In my opinion, it will not take so long. These kind of products are almost ready. It is only matter of time, and we can have one of these robots we saw in the presentation working inside our apartment, cleaning our house, doing kitchen and these kind of things. It seems absurd today, I understand, but even having, let's say, a device that moves around your home and cleans everything, it seems absurd 10 years ago. And today, the Roomba, you probably know, this cleaning robot, is one of the best-selling items in the world. Everybody has a Roomba, or of course not a Roomba, but another brand. And we cannot not mentioning the phone. Everybody today always stay on the phone. We go all around with our phone, watching our phone. And also when we are driving, people are using their phone, and this is why robots are safer behind the wheel than the humans. Okay, so uh, I did a calculation talking about the robot, the Optimus robots, and if all American families with a combined income of over $200,000 per year, if this family bought one of these robots, and Musk said during the event they will sell it for something like 20, 30K dollars, okay, this would turn into a 390 billions in revenue for Tesla. And I'm only calculating American families, okay? If a robot that does housing cleaning and tidying were available, I I'll definitely buy one right away, okay? And we are talking about something really interesting, guys, because if we go to the forecaster terminal and we go to the fundamental page, okay, and we go here and we see which is the sales at the moment for Tesla, we find 96 billion, okay? So we have a product which is definitely, as Elon said at the presentation, the coolest product in history. We can definitely have a product that could be a real game changer for the company. Okay. All this potential, guys, you can see all this potential in the forecaster numbers, in Tesla numbers, because, for example, if we go here and we go to the ranking page and we go to the S&P 500 and we scroll down and we ask our forecaster terminal to give us which is the most undervalued share on the S&P 500, here we find Tesla. It's very interesting, and it's by far today the most undervalued company of the entire index. Very interesting, guys. And if we open the fundamental page for Tesla and we scroll down, we can see something very interesting. Look, it's one of the few cases where applying all the three different methods we use in order to calculate the share of the fair value of the company, the intrinsic value of the company, we can find an undervalued results for every single method, analysis method. Look, if we apply the discounted cash flow method, we can find a fair value which is above $1,000 per share. Again, if we do the maths and we try to understand, thanks to the Peter Lynch method, which is the fair value of the company, also in this case, we can find a number which is higher than $1,000. The most, let's say, um, safer method, which is the economic value added method, find a $732 per share, which means that even using only this method, which is the one that gives us the lowest per value, we find also in this case an undervalued company. Look, if we turn off Peter Lynch and the discounted cash flow method, and we use only the one that give us back the lowest price, we can find again 234% undervaluation of the company. Okay, so it's very, very nice. We are in front of a very nice company, guys. And if we go, for example, to see if the company is solid, we are in front of a solid company because look, the Altman Z score is 13, very high. We cannot have fear in terms of bankruptcy. And even if we go and see the Benisham score, which is a ratio that tells us if the company is rigging his financial statement, we find a very nice situation. Look, this company is unlikely to be manipulating its earnings. Nice. Okay. Even if we go to the overview page, if you follow the weekly webinar since a while, you know that I love this page because if we go and put a 10-year chart and we plot the net income directly on the chart, we can find if the company is over or undervaluated. And in this case, look, everybody are now pessimistic on this company, and we had a huge drop after the event because Wall Street doesn't like maybe sooner or later and these kind of things. Wall Street like numbers and specific dates, okay, but we cannot have this kind of results from Elon Musk and Tesla. But in this moment, I really think we have a huge opportunity because look, we have a gap between where the price should be, and we are talking the net income line, and the stock prices, the share prices, okay? And so, talking about fundamentals, everything tells us that we are in front of a, let's say, undervalued company with a very strong potential for the future. Okay. So the Elon presentation was divided into three key points. First one was cost. Today, taking a bus, told Elon, cost $1 per mile, and while a robot taxi will cost between 20 and 40 cents dollars, of course, it means that using a robot taxi will cost, if everything is true, less than the half. Okay. Point two, safety. Technology is definitely safer than humans. Robotaxi doesn't get drunk. They don't get tired. They don't use their phone while driving as we do. So Musk gave himself a very nice example that really struck me. And when elevators were first invented, there was an operator who helped people get on and off the different floors. Okay. The operator is no longer there today, and stepping into an elevator and pressing the button to reach a specific floor is the most obvious thing in the world today. Okay. The same will happen also with car, and I'm definitely convinced that it can only be this way. I don't know, what do you think about it? If you want, let me know in the comment. Use the chat if you are in a live stream, and let me know, because in my opinion, this is the way, guy. This is the technology, okay? And the example Elon made regarding the elevators was really true. It's very nice. Today, if you step in an elevator, you just push a button and you go. We will do the same for the cars. The last point was a bit downplayed, in my opinion, but it's crucial. And we're talking about sustainability, okay? if let me see if I can show you something during the presentation. Of course I can, but I have to find the right moment. Yes, here we are. Look, perfect. Today our society is built around cars. What would the world be like if, instead of parking lot, as we see in this presentation, there were a nice park? Even the renders of landscape proposed by Elon Musk in the presentation impressed me. I'm showing it to you. Look, we can see it again. Instead of parking lots, we can see trees, we can see parks. Look, this is an airport, and instead of lot of cars, we can see parks. This is another place. I don't know what is it, but look how it's beautiful to see no parking lot and having more trees. Okay, this impressed me a lot because um, I've always heard that whoever solves the parking problem will become incredibly rich. And who knows, maybe the parking problem can be solved simply by eliminating them. We will no need more parking lots if we will have robotaxis. And this is a very nice thing. Okay. So, guys, what do we do with Tesla share? Do we have to buy? Do we have to sell? In my opinion, anyone who is selling, who sold Tesla shares is crazy. I would like to be really honest with you. Tesla today is the only company in the world that truly talks about the future and make long-term plans. Okay? We are talking about a company which is not looking at the next quarter. Okay? We are talking about a company which is looking in the next 100 years. And I love this. I really think this is the right kind of to invest in because they are really looking in the future, and the upside potential, as I told you before, doing a little bit of maths with the Optimus selling power. Okay, it's incredible. It's incredible. This is a company that probably, if everything goes smooth in the next 10 years, will be a 10x company. Okay, those who sold, in my opinion, because they saw something they didn't like in this event, is like, let's say, it's like the fool when it's like the fool who, when a wise man points to the moon, stares at the finger and not the moon. Okay, at the moment, there are plenty of analysts calculating how many cars Tesla need to sell to be efficient in economies of scale. But in my opinion, they haven't realized that in few years, car will represent a small fraction of Tesla revenue. If we go back to the forecaster and we go to the fundamental page and we go down here, where we can see the revenue by product, today automotive sales account for 84% of the entire sales of the company. But I really think that something like happened in Nvidia with the data center will happen to Tesla. And probably, if I have to guess, a very nice portion of sales will come from Optimus because guy is a really game changer product. Okay, I really think that Tesla today is in the same situation we had for we had for Nvidia just when I don't remember 2022. Look, in 2022, guys, it's only 2 years ago, we had a company that dropped from $31 per share to 11. Can you imagine buying Nvidia at 11? It's incredible. And this is what is happening with Tesla, guys. Okay. We have a company which on the stock market is struggling, but has an incredible upside potential thanks to his long-term vision. Okay. Which company do we have to buy on the stock market? I don't know. Of course, we have many good company, especially if you go to the ranking section, you go to the S&P 500 or one of the other index you can find in the forecaster terminal. And if you push the best towards button, you can find Adobe, Ulta Beauty, and many other very good company. But Tesla, guys, is the most underrated company, and at the same time is the only company that is running for the very long run. And this can really be the game changer product, talking about Optimus, for the future. Okay? Funny. Funny says, even if the owner is nuts or appear to be, of course, how can he be a different kind of man? He's a crazy boy. Of course, everybody knows. Elon Musk is a person that decided not to stop and spending money when he sold PayPal, and he decided to put all the money to do an all-in to create rocket ship. What are we talking about? Of course, this is a crazy guy. And of course, the upside potential is huge and the risk is huge. But this is the stock market, guys. Okay. So, what do you think about Tesla? Are you going to buy or sell? Because I already bought more shares thanks to the drop. And remember, because look, forecaster is telling us 8 days to the next earnings. So from here to the moment in the next 10 years when the company will worth 10 times more than today, we will experience a lot of volatility, guys. But in my opinion, today, Tesla is the best company to invest in if we would like to invest for the long run. Okay, Karen, say bye. Fanny, say bye. And I say bye. Guys, thank you very much. See you next week. As always, every week we do the weekly webinar. And if you lost some video, you can go on YouTube and you can find our channel, and you can find very interesting video every week, because what we do is recording all the events and put everything on the YouTube. And that's it, guys. Hope to see you back next week. And if you have 1 minute, please go to Google, write forecaster.biz, and please write us a review. We really need it in order to go with our software all around the world. It's very important for us. If you write us a review, thank you very much. Funny, is it always on Tuesday now? It depends. the webinar could be on Tuesday or some other days. It depends, because in these 2 months I will have all across Europe lot of live event with the forecaster, and so it depends on the event. Hi everybody. Karen, you can find what the F score is directly inside the forecaster, because as I always say, forecaster is not a black box. Everywhere you can find the info box, and everything is explained properly with formula and everything. Okay? Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye bye.